What's up, you guys? I'm back with another video. And when I first went natural, and I used to watch all these YouTube videos about how to treat and handle my natural hair, especially with it being so coarse and so thick. And I started to slowly realize that what they was talking about, I didn't even know what they meant. Like, they use breakage, they use high protein, they use all these different words, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. You know, you're not explaining this. You're like, well, your hair has too much protein, or your hair is high porosity. And I'm like, porosity? I didn't learn that in biology. I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? So, today I'm going to put together a couple of words that I didn't know what they meant when I first went natural, and maybe they will help you guys out. So if you want to know these words, please keep watching. And I'm back. I had to put the glasses on because I wrote everything on my handy dandy notepad and I can't see. So I need my glasses. So yes, the light is reflecting hella hard off my glasses. I know. It's distracting. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix it. So this is what we're going to have to do. We're just going to have to make it do. That's how I talk to you guys like this. But the first word that I had no idea what it meant was breakage. Breakage. Didn't know what it meant. Didn't know how to fix it. But my hair was very brittle, very dry. This is before I realized what natural meant and how to handle my natural hair, and my hair would break off a lot. And I didn't know what it meant. And I know it's like breakage, your hair's breaking off. It's kind of common sense, but I had no idea how to fix it, basically, or what it meant. I didn't know my hair was breaking off. I just knew my hair was getting shorter, and I didn't know what to do. So breakage, this is when your hair basically, like it says, breaks off from being too dry or handled too roughly. So if your hair is dry, brittle, and you're not taking care of it properly, you're detangling it wrong, you're not putting enough moisture in it, you're putting it in very tight styles like ponytails or anything like very tight braids, anything like that, that will cause breakage, especially your hair is just breaking off, basically, like dry skin. When your skin is really dry and your skin kind of starts flaking off a little bit, that's what dry skin, that's what breakage basically is. Your hair literally breaking off. The next word I had no idea what it meant was co-wash. Didn't have a clue what co-wash was, and in my head I was thinking co-wash meant conditioner, basically a wash with just conditioner. But I was like, that sounds stupid. Who uses just conditioner to wash their hair? That's, again, before I went fully natural, I realized that too much shampoo dries your hair out, and a conditioner, is what moisturizes your hair. So a lot of people do use a lot of conditioner. Didn't know that. I co-wash a lot. I fell in love with co-washing. But yes, co-washing is basically you washing your hair with just conditioner. I mean, that's just what it is. And that's just that. Which is amazing. I co-wash and I deep condition every week, and I co-wash every 3 days. You know. But co-wash, you can buy a co-wash, and you can buy a deep conditioner, and you can buy a regular rinse out conditioner. I personally use it all for one. Like, I buy the very hydrating conditioner, and I kind of do it all. Like, I condition my hair, and put some more in there, and leave it in, and then rinse it out. Or I will just literally just co-wash my hair every 3 days. So I'll just put conditioner in and wash it out. You know, it's a lot, but conditioner has really helped my hair stay moisturized and stop breakage. So, next word, I really had no idea what it meant. I knew what it was, but I didn't know what it meant. Was DC or deep conditioner. Didn't know what it meant. I knew you deep condition your hair, but I didn't know it was that deep conditioning your hair was a process. You know, for me, I thought deep conditioner meant just really getting conditioner, and then not doing that. No, no, no. It's way more than that. A deep conditioner is basically when you put conditioner, very, very hydrating conditioner. Now, again, like I said previously, you could buy a conditioner that's a deep conditioner, or you can use a very moisturizing conditioner and then leave it in as a deep conditioner. That's what I like to do because I don't got the coin anymore to be buying 4 different conditioners when I can just use one Rexall conditioner that can do it all, you know? Anyway, so basically a deep conditioner is when you put conditioner after you wash your hair, you put the deep conditioner in it and you comb it. This is how I do it. A lot of people don't, but I comb it, I twist it up while the deep conditioner is in there. I put a plastic bag over it, and you let it sit for a certain amount of time. Some people do it overnight. Some people do it for 20 to 35 minutes. It's depending. A lot of people tell you not to do it overnight because deep conditioner have a lot of protein in it, and a lot of protein basically breaks your hair off as well. I do it overnight because I'm lazy, and once I put the deep conditioner in there, 30 minutes goes by, and I'm like, I don't feel like it. Don't be me. Don't be a me. Rinse your deep conditioner out. I mean, it hasn't harmed my hair yet, but who knows? I probably have a lot of stuff wrong with my hair. So yeah, basically deep conditioner is when you leave the deep conditioner in your hair to deeply penetrate the pores in your scalp and in your hair to keep it moisturized before you rinse it out. The more you know. Next word, I did not know what it meant for a long time. I've been a natural for 3-4 years. I've been actually saying I was natural for like last 2 years, and I really got into my hair last year, well 2018, the end of 2018, and the line of demarcation, I had no idea what it was, and I would just not care to find out what it was because quite frankly I felt like it didn't have anything to do with me, and I didn't have this so-called line of demarcation, didn't know what it meant, didn't look it up, just said I didn't have it. Well, I did. I had it bad. What do you call heat damage at the end, your ends, or you know, once you're transitioning, because I didn't do a big chop out transition, and the straight hair at the ends, where your natural hair and that straight hair or that damaged hair meets, that's the line of demarcation. I had it terribly. I didn't know what it was, but once I looked in the mirror and my hair was wet and I seen the straight ends, and I wanted to do like a bantu knot, and the ends were still kind of straight, I was like, oh my god, what is this? Didn't know what it was. I just cut it. Just cut it off. Cut all the straight pieces off. And I just left it alone and didn't think twice about what that was. I just called it the straight pieces at the end of my hair, or the hair that's still permed or relaxed in my hair. And that since I wanted to be fully natural, I should cut that. But that's what the line of demarcation is. The line of demarcation is where your natural hair and the straight or damaged hair meets. And you would want to cut that straight hair if you're fully natural. You want to cut that straight hair just to make your hair look better. I'm not quite sure how much damage it does to the hair, but I do. Please don't walk on the table, sir. Do not walk on the table. Yes, you. Don't do it. I don't know how much damage this does to your hair, but I know it just looks better once your natural hair, your straight, relaxed hair is cut completely off, and you have all your kinky natural hair with no interruptions with the straight hair. And yet a lot of people don't want to do it because they're like, my hair looks shorter, but it's not the point of how long your hair is, it's how healthy your hair is, okay? And you want healthy hair. You do not want not healthy hair. The next thing I really didn't know what it was frizz. Now a lot of people are like, girl, you didn't know what frizz was? That's obviously when your hair is poofy, or how it is right now, like right in here, it's a lot of frizz. No, I didn't. I have to actually research frizz because I had a lot of it, didn't know how to exactly fix frizz. But once I did a little bit of research, I found out frizz is actually your hair that wasn't moisturized correctly. Didn't know. So to have less, I mean, your hair is frizzy. It's going to be frizzy. That's just natural. You have natural hair. Your hair is going to be frizzy. I hit myself with my pencil. I did. But that's what basically frizz is. It's the hair isn't moisturized. Now, like I said a while ago, yes, your hair is going to be frizzy or have frizz, but it's because your hair is natural and it's going to have frizz. I mean, that's just life. Humidity, water, moisture in the air, life, sleep, scratching. It gives you frizz. There's no way around frizz. It's just going to happen. But too much frizz, when your hair is like literally frizzy all over, unnecessary frizz is what I like to call it, that's because your hair is not properly moisturized. And you need to throw some moisture in your hair so you can have less frizz, but you're going to have a little frizz because you're going to have frizz. There's no way around frizz unless you have straight hair. You have kinky, curly, coily hair, you're going to have frizz, but to have natural frizz, to have unnecessary frizz, you need more moisture. Yeah. So when it comes to frizz, it also is how your body is, and that you should also drink more water. It's also some things I researched. Drinking more water helps with frizz. So for all you Coke drinkers, hi, drink more water. Yeah, I should. But I got a big Coke over there, and it's looking mighty good. So I'm going to go pour me a cup. Next thing, I had no idea what it was hair density, or how dense your hair was. I had no idea what it was, what it meant, how it had to do with being natural, because a lot of people say, if you want to learn your hair, you need to learn your hair's density, you need to learn your hair's, how dense your hair is, and I was like, what? How dense your hair is? What does that mean? But all it means is honestly the amount of hair that grows per square inch. That's it. How much hair grows per square inch. If you have a heavy density like me, you have basically thick hair. You have little to no density. You have thin hair. That's all it is. The thicker your hair is, the more dense your hair is. The thinner your hair is, well, the less dense your hair is. The more you know. Also, I did have no idea what hair elasticity was. I think I said that right. No idea what it was. But honestly, it's basically how your hair bounces back once it's pulled all the way down. So for example, this hair, pull it down, it bounces back up. That's the elasticity of the hair. It's to how when your hair bounces back up. Also, it shows how healthy your hair is when it bounces back up like that. And instead of kind of when you pull it down and it doesn't bounce back, there's probably some damage going on there. I'm not sure, but I know that's healthy. Like I said in the beginning, I had no idea what hair porosity was. Hair porosity, basically, there are 3 different types of porosity. There's high porosity, low porosity, and medium porosity. That just means how much water and moisture your hair can soak up. And there is a porosity test. I'm not sure how well that porosity test works, but I know it's where you take hair that you've combed out already, so basically like that dead hair you comb out or whatever, and you put it in a glass of water, and if it sinks to the bottom, I believe it's low porosity. Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure, but that's how you test the porosity, by taking your strand of hair, a thin simple strand of hair with no product in it, So basically on clean, very clean hair, and you put it in some water, and if it floats or sinks or stays in the middle, that's how you'll be able to tell what your porosity is. But yeah, basically your porosity is how well your hair soaks up moisture. And then again, different porosities. Porosity is high porosity. I have high porosity. High porosity just means that my hair can soak up water, soak up moisture, and as fast as it soaks it up, is as fast as it leaves. So my hair can be super moisturized and then dry the same way, very quickly. Versus low porosity, where your hair can stay moisturized, I believe, or it takes longer to moisturize it, but it stays moisturized. Versus high porosity hair, it just as fast. It's like a towel. No. It's like a summer's day. It rains and the grass is wet and it's 110 degrees outside in the summertime, and that water evaporates because of the sun. That's how high porosity is. It's a bitch. It's horrible because although it's, cool, my hair does not like moisture. It takes it in and it's like, ew, and then it's back dry. Then I have to re-moisturize it. I don't know how to fix it. Somebody help me. Please. I will appreciate it. Another word I had no idea what it was no poo. And I kept hearing that. I was like, does that mean no shampoo? Or am I tripping? I don't know what no poo means. But that's exactly what it means. No poo means no shampoo. A lot of naturals love that no poo wash days. Me, I only shampoo my hair maybe once a month now, just to keep the moisture in my hair. And then once a month, I just declog everything and then condition it, decondition it. And I only do that once a month. I later found out that shampooing your hair once a week is not good for your hair. So, yeah. No poo just literally means no shampoo. And shampoo is not the best for your hair because it strips your hair. Well, a lot of shampoos strip your hair, not all, but a lot. They strip your hair and your hair leaves your hair dry, and then you take a conditioner, put conditioner in your hair so your hair won't be dry, because conditioner is supposed to moisturize your hair. I honestly didn't know that until I went natural and realized that the difference between shampoo and conditioner was shampoo is cleansing, and then the conditioner is what conditions your hair and leaves your hair moisturized and soft. Didn't know that. So I had no idea what pre-poo meant. I found out what no poo meant, but what is a pre-poo? And what does it do? And what is it? But basically, pre-poo is you preparing your hair to be shampooed. Who knew that naturals had so many steps to washing your hair? I did not know that. I had no idea that existed until like last year, and I was like, why are you putting stuff in your hair if you finna wash it? That was my take on it. That makes no sense. I've never pre-pooed my hair. Still haven't pre-pooed my hair. I'm pretty sure it works. I just don't have enough time in the day to pre-poo my hair, so I don't. But I love a deep conditioner, so yeah. Pre-poo basically is you putting oils and conditioners in your hair before you shampoo. So basically the shampoo doesn't completely strip your hair of its natural oils. Basically. So you would put a lot of oils, maybe one or two. Some people mix, some people just do coconut oil, some people just do jojoba oil, some people just do Jamaican black castor oil. Whatever oil, some people mix them. I prefer to mix. If I was to put it in my hair, I think I would mix it, because that's what I do after I put all my moisture in my hair and I want to seal it. I put 3 different oils in my hair, usually for the smell and then a really good sealant. But anyway, I always get off topic. I'm ADHD. No, I'm joking. What was I saying? Yeah, pre-poo. So pre-poo basically is the oils and the conditioners and all that you put in your hair before you shampoo it. So when you do shampoo your hair, you don't strip your hair all its moisture. So you know you won't be walking around with dry hair before you condition it. Basically, that's all it is. It's just you preparing your hair to be shampooed. You don't want all your oils and stuff stripped out your hair, so you put oils in it, a lot of it, before you take it out, or at least some of it, because your shampoo will only take some of it out, and your hair won't be super dry and brittle before you condition it. Boom. Yeah, that was a hot ass mess, but the more you know. Another thing I really didn't know what it was a sealant. Didn't know what a sealant was. It makes actual sense when you know that a sealant is sealing, but I didn't know what a sealant really. He's distracting me. Oh my! Sit down. Yes, sit. Thank you. A sealant basically is you sealing the moisture in your hair. Usually people, when they seal their hair, they use a oil to seal their hair. So that's basically what a sealant is. It's sealing all the moisture in your hair, especially the ends. You just put like some oil on there, and you do like this. Make sure you got all the moisture sealed into your hair. Basically. I know, it seems like self-explanatory when you're like, oh, I need a sealant for my hair. You'd be like, oh, you need something to seal your hair. But do you really know that it's just sealing the products in your hair, in the hair cuticles? It's going to seal it so the moisture doesn't leave. A sealant is a high porosity's best friend because it leaves your hair moisturized longer. I had no idea what it was didn't know what shrinkage was. But basically, shrinkage is literally your hair shrinking after it dries. So when you see on Instagram all the naturals pull their hair down and like, my hair is actually this long, it's not really this short. That's basically what they're showing you, the shrinkage. Or when people take their hair before they go to sleep and braid it and put like the rubber bands around it to keep the hair elongated. That's because they don't want the hair to shrivel back up and cause shrinkage. That's all that is. It's actually pretty healthy from what I researched. It's not meaning your hair is damaged. It's not meaning your hair is bad. It's just healthy, moisturized hair, and your hair shrinks up. It does. So if you see a natural with very curly, kinky hair, and you're like, oh, her hair is short, just know that's probably shrinkage, and her hair is probably not that short. Her hair probably comes like here or longer. Just saying. Because my hair, I measured it yesterday, was 7.5 inches. My hair is growing, y'all, and my goal before the end of this year is to grow 2 to 3 more inches. I pray that my hair can grow that long. That's my goal. We'll see. And I don't want to cut it this year. I cut my hair every year. Not short, but I trim it a lot every year. So I'm going to try not to do that and let it grow. And hopefully I can get to my 10 inches by the end of the year. But yeah, shrinkage is just your hair shrinking up once it's dry. Your hair is wet. It's pretty, heavy. And then once all the moisture and water leaves your hair, it shrinks up. And your hair looks short. But it's really not. Because as you can just see, I just pulled this piece and it looks like it comes to my eyebrow, but it actually comes down to the top of my lip. That's shrinkage. And also another hair elasticity presentation. The next thing I had no idea what it was slip, or what it meant for your hair to have nice slip, or products to have nice slip. Didn't know what it meant until you know, natural, and researched and realized that your hair needs slip. Your hair needs slip to be easily detangled. So the more slip your products have, which you will be able to feel how slippery, basically. You will want your hair to be like, like, have you ever been on an ice skating rink and as soon as you slip on it, you slip? That's how slippery you want your products to be. Have you ever been a kid and you had on socks and your grandmother or your mom had hardwood floors and you run and you slide with your socks on? That's how slippery you want your hair. Have you ever been walking to class and you stepped on some ice and you... So, I was editing my video as I do, and the video cut off at the end. So, I have to end the video. Basically what I was saying, you want your hair to have you want your products to have a lot of slip so your hair can be easily detangled. That's basically what I was saying. And this is the end of that video. If you have any good camera recommendations, comment them down below because I'm ready to get a camera at this point. This camera's pissing me off and I'm over it. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching.